gentlemen, at this time I'd like to call to order the October 25th, 2018 regular meeting of the Coffee County Board of Education to order. At this time, if everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, to be led by Commander Austin McKeon, Lieutenant Commander Tyler Reed of our NJROTC.
Left, right. Left, hold, right, face, present, arms. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Right. Face. Forward. March. Left. Left. Right.
And at this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Jimmy Kitchen from the Kingdom Building Ministry to say our invocation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to bow everybody's heads. Our Father in heaven, this afternoon, as we gather in this place, we thank you for this gathering, thank you for the board, thank you for the superintendent, entire staff. Father, you know we'll be going into the night, Lord. Bless the minds, direct their minds. As we leave this place, we have a better understanding what you're going to tell us. Bless each one in the conditions of our schools, Lord. We bless them, protect them, for our children, our families, and be a shield around us as we go day by day, all our families. Please bless our teachers, especially the board and the superintendent. Be with us. In Jesus' name we pray. Let all God's people say amen.
Amen. Thank you, sir. That's all right. Mr. Stewart, I apologize. I had your name down here as Mr. Kitchens.
That's all right.
All right.
No harm done.
If you'd like to say the invocation again, it was wonderful. We'll listen to it again.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman?
Yes, at this time, I'd like to ask the members for the adoption of the agenda. I need a motion for that, please. Second by Mr. Jowers. Any discussion? All in favor? And just a side note, Ms. Leola Johnson's not with us tonight. She's well, but she had a conflict and couldn't be here this evening.
All right. We're going to move on with our agenda, and if you noticed our agenda, we revised it over the last couple of months to be in line with the new SAC standards. We will be going through the reaccreditation later this school year, and we have revised the agenda to align with the reorganization of the advanced ed standards. So just to point that out, in case anyone notices that it's a little bit different than it was, those headings have changed for that reason. So anyways, leadership capacity, we always want to refer to our mission and vision anytime we work. As a school system, we want to keep our mission in front of us, destination graduation for college, career, and life, and our vision of equitable and excellent education for every student. We have students from Broxton Mary Hayes Elementary School here with us tonight, and they are going to come in and give us a display of our mission and vision as a school system. So Broxton Mary Hayes, we have Miss Allison Spate, the principal.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dr. Leeson, our school board, we are very excited. Ms. Seth and I are very excited to bring our students here tonight. We have some students from our student council as well as other student representatives that would like to share some amazing things about Broxton Mary Hayes Elementary.
Welcome tonight. The student council, along with other students would like to share with you some amazing things that are going at Broxton Mary Hayes Elementary School. At Broxton Mary Hayes Elementary, we are a team!
Team for teaching amazing things.
Our teachers work so hard so we can get a good education to prepare us for college, career, and life. They are also very caring and patient with us. They treat us like we are their own children.
We have several clubs at our school too. We have STEM Club, Art Club, SCA, Student Council, and Show Choir.
And an awesome PE coach too. Coach B is the best. She makes PE fun. We also offer 6th grade at our elementary school. In addition to our regular classes, we also have band, art, computer coding type of class at PE.
6th grade students may also participate in sports and activities at Coffee Middle School. I played on the CMS football team this year.
Everyone looking for excellence.
We are working hard. Our CCRPI score in 2017 was an 89.1 for elementary and a 73.1 for middle school. Both were above the state average.
In 2012, we were recognized as a school of excellence in Georgia. Since then, we have been rewarded as a school of high progress. We continue to grow and make gains. An attitude that fosters a caring atmosphere.
We love our new school. It has the latest technology. We also love the people inside of it that makes it great.
As Ms. Paulton Spade said every morning on the announcements, if no one has told you that they love you today, here at Broxton Mary Hayes we do and always will. And I really believe they mean it too. Don't forget about the Bucks. We are rewarded with good behavior with Bucks.
Yes, and every other week we get to go to the bookmark and buy stuff with our books.
We also have Best Kid Assembly every month to reward students who have shown good character.
That's right, and they draw the bus from a treasure chest and someone gets a special reward.
We think our school is awesome. I love my caring adult in the building.
Yeah, they meet with us once a month to discuss good character, grades, and just for us in general.
Meeting students in the middle. Our school does marvelous things to motivate us.
Yes, like the attendance challenge each month. If we are not absent, tardy, or checked out early, we get to participate in the attendance challenge.
It's a different reward each month. It sure makes me want to come to school every day.
I can't wait for the GMAS pep rally and party in the spring. I've heard they're really fun.
They really are fun. Did you hear that we're having a staff teacher talent show next month as a camp food drive? I can't wait to see my teacher dance or sing for me.
We have a magnificent support staff too. Miss Sandra Polk and Miss Haley Robinson in the front office and Nurse Kayla are super sweet.
Dr. Reagan and Miss Polk in the Media Center are very kind and helpful too.
Don't forget about Miss Katrina Polk, our counselor, and Miss Yolanda Daniels, our academic coach. Those two are always busy helping teachers, students, and administrators.
The administrators are the best around. They are very patient and kind.
I agree. Miss Fay and Miss South love the students, teachers, and parents, and it shows. Don't forget about the community and parents.
Our school does with them too.
We have a fabulous PTO. They plan all kinds of amazing projects and events for our school.
I've heard that the community Christmas program is awesome.
Me too. They put on a program for the Broxton community every year at Christmas. All the students participate.
We could go on and on. There really are a lot of great things going on at Broxton. At
Broxton Mary Hayes Elementary, we are responsible, respectful, and trustworthy. Team Broxton,
Aiming for excellence.
game on!
Thank you, Coffee County, for supporting our school.
Well, that was wonderful, Ms. Spade, all of the students.
Thanks to Ms. Lydia Davis, she arranged everything.
All right, we're going to move forward with our special recognitions. We have National Title I School-Wide Distinguished School Award. And Dr. Bernie Evans is going to come forward with the next two recognitions.
Good evening, Superintendent and board members. It's my pleasure to be a part of these awesome recognitions that we are about to make. A project of the National Association of ESEA State Program Administrators each year publicly recognizes 2 schools from each state that receive federal funds for their outstanding achievements in education. These schools will be designated as FY19 National ESEA Distinguished Schools by NAESBA. Because only 2 schools per state are selected as the National NSEA Distinguished School, this award is an especially prestigious honor. And it's my privilege tonight to recognize one of our elementary schools for being eligible to apply for this award, Ms. Allison Spade, principal at Roxbury.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And the second award goes to Coffee Middle School Principal Miss Sherry Berry. If you'll come on up, Miss Berry. Miss Berry and her staff are receiving recognition for being a breakout school. The Breakout Schools Award is designed to identify, recognize, and showcase Georgia middle schools that are high achieving or dramatically improving student achievement. GASSP accepted applications for middle schools throughout Georgia. The application contained a school narrative and a description paired with evidence of implemented strategies that fall under 3 core areas. One of those being collaborative leadership, the next one personalization with attention to all students, mentoring and school community connections, and curriculum instruction and assessment, the access to rigorous coursework for all students, and differentiated instruction with multiple assessments, data-based decision-making, and opportunities for career development. The school also had to include a narrative discussing their school's data. Congratulations, Ms. Berry and Coffee Middle School for being a Georgia Association of Secondary School Principals breakout school.
Great job. Congratulations.
Last month, we had the opportunity to attend the Charter Foundation, Charter Systems Foundation luncheon and conference in Athens. And while we were there, they announced the Charter System of the Year. There are 45 charter school systems in the state of Georgia. And to be a charter school system, you have to sign a contract with the State Department of Education, and that contract has to be approved by the State Department of Education. And then in the agreement with the state is that we will achieve above the state average, and that we will continue to achieve above the state average and work to keep our achievement there. And because of that agreement, we get flexibility in how we have school here in Coffee County, and we get to allow our board to make more decisions on how we're going to conduct school here in Coffee County and how we're going to manage our schools here in Coffee County. And our governing councils at our schools have input into principal selection, and they have input into how the school is governed and how the school operates. And as a charter system, we have made gains. We've had academic achievement increase each year that we've been a charter system, and we've been very successful with that. And when we went to the charter system conference, out of the 45 charter systems this past year, Coffee County was named the Charter System of the Year. So we wanted to present They gave us the big check to present to our board, a $10,000 check to the Coffee County school system. To the school board as Charter System of the Year, and we want to make sure we give. Here we go. Yes, sir. Make sure that we give our principals credit, and our principals and our staff and all of our community a lot of credit for working hard for us to become the Charter System of the Year. And school board members, we thank you for your support in allowing our schools and our principals to have the autonomy, because that's a big part of it, is allowing the schools to govern themselves and the governing councils to govern the schools the way that they feel like the schools need to be governed. And as we see from Roxton and Mary Hayes Elementary School, they're doing a fantastic job, and Coffee Middle School doing a fantastic job. And it's all because of our teachers and the things they're doing, and then us getting Charter System Award of the Year. I think it really has a lot to do with what our principals are doing with their governing councils and with their staffs at their schools. So thank you to everybody involved at the school level. It was presented to the school system, but really I believe this award is more about what's happening in our buildings and in our schools here in Coffee County. So thank you. We have a video that was produced when they told us that we were going to receive this award. They sent a television crew down and they created a video, and we're going to share that video here tonight. And it's of mainly the Career Academy. When they called and said they were going to send a film crew to do a video, they said they wanted to go to one location, and so they asked where are you using the most innovation, the most flexibility with seat time, and the most flexibility with curriculum, and where are you doing some of the most innovative things. So of course we thought immediately about the Career Academy, where students are on the Wiregrass Technical College campus full time. So this video mainly deals with that, but this is for our whole system for being Charter System of the Year. So thank you.
Welcome to Wiregrass Regional College and Career Academy.
When we crafted our strategic plan in 2013, we did it in such a way that would lead towards us applying to be a charter school system.
Well, the main thing we're trying to do is obviously we want to bring education up to a level that we thought was adequate to where it needed to be, and we wanted some flexibility in the ways to do it. And obviously charter systems gives you some of that, where you more latitude than you have in some, for lack of a better term, traditional systems.
We're able to offer our students maximum flexibility. We can offer them from being able to do their academics in the afternoon and welding at night, or any of the other programs at Wiregrass Georgia Technical College they're allowed to do in an extended day schedule. And that's probably one of the most innovative things that we do here is working with the scheduling, where we build the schedule around the student.
Ultimately, in talking with our business and industry partners, it became clear that we needed welders in Coffee County. And so as we moved through the process, the decision was made, because we were listening to our business and industry leaders, the decision was made to create the lab as part of the Career Academy side, be a welding lab.
Me and 3 of my buddies, we saw the welding lab. All right, this is the way we gotta go. So now we're fully enrolled in welding, and me and a couple other people are actually enrolled in diesel mechanics. And because of that, we will be able to, we started as freshmen, we will be able to have degrees before we even graduate out of high school.
And our management likes to see those type of things developed, again, because we're trying to develop kids not only from here, but to the next level, to the next level, and hopefully into the business world with us.
Someone had the vision to give these kids a choice as to where they wanted to be, and the kids chose to come here. And people across the state need to know that what these career academies are offering is amazing. It's tying your community to your educational system.
So I would just like to give everyone in Coffee County credit for where we're at, and the beauty of where we're at is that we can get better, and that we can use the things we've done to build on and get better as a school system. And if we get better as a school system, we're going to get better as a community. So, Coffee County Charter System of the Year, once again. Our last recognition is a national recognition that one of the members of our staff and our community who works closely with our school system and works with a division of the school system known as the 21st Century Program, and also the Boys and Girls Program has received, and this is a national recognition. So we've seen local recognition here, we've seen state recognition here, and now we're seeing a national recognition with one of our staff members and one of our partners here through the Boys and Girls Club. So I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Bernie Evans to make this last recognition.
Thank you, Dr. Leese. I'd like to ask Mr. Michael Bull Brown to come up front. Now, as you can see, he's a rather big guy. But I have to tell you, his heart is just as big. I think of him as a big teddy bear. The boys and girls down at the Boys and Girls 21st Century Club down there, they love him. I was just down there earlier today. He works tirelessly with his staff to provide opportunities for them that many of them would not get if they were not in that program. And this is a National Ambassador After School Award, so I'll just read a little bit from the press release that came out of Washington, D.C. The After School Alliance has announced that Bull Brown, 21st Century CLC Program Director and CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Coffee County Region in Douglas, Georgia, has been selected to serve as a 2018-2019 After School Ambassador. He is one of just 15 leaders in the country who was chosen for the honor this year. Each after-school ambassador will continue leading a local after-school program while also serving a one-year after-school ambassador term, organizing public events, communicating with policymakers, and in other ways growing awareness and support for after-school and summer learning programs. The 21st Century Community Learning Center Boys and Girls Club of Coffee County provides opportunities for academic enrichment and tutorial services to kindergarten through 8th grade students. Currently, the program serves 131 active members with an average daily attendance of 112 students. It offers students a variety of programs besides the academic enrichment. These programs include music, art, gardening, Spanish, STEM, tennis, yoga, a no-bake cooking class, technology, and physical fitness activities. The 21st Century Boys and Girls Club of Coffee County also strives to provide opportunities for families to have meaningful and engaging educational experiences with their children. The program is able to provide the educational program with funds received from our 21st Century grant and donations to the Boys and Girls Club of Coffee County Regions. And we want to thank all of our partners here in Coffee County and the local county businesses and organizations that do provide funds to help keep the Boys and Girls Club going. And I think Bull can attest to that. We have a lot of community partners. We're always looking for more, so if you would like to make a donation or if you would like to volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club in any way, just get in contact with Bull and we can make that happen. So congratulations, Bull, to the after-school ambassador for the United States. He does travel back into Washington, D.C. a few times to get training and to just speak on behalf of after-school programs and how important that is for our boys and girls in Coffee County. For that, he is receiving the Superintendent's Award.
coming tonight. If you desire to stay for our business section, and we'll have a couple other items on the agenda, you're welcome to stay, and we're going to move on with our business. On our consent agenda, we have the minutes from our previous meetings, financial report that includes our fund balance, month-ending fund balance for this past month is finance. Give us, Ms. Young, what that fund balance is.
The fund balance as of September 30, 2018 is $10,409,456.49.
Thank you. And that was discussed previously in our work session in more detail. Out-of-state travel, we have several trips. Out-of-state travel, most of them are NJROTC trips. Our NJROTC program is going to competitions in various places over the next few months, and therefore they are asking for approval for out-of-state travel. And we have a couple of classroom field trips that are asking for out-of-state travel also. So that has been discussed in the work session previously. Playground equipment for Nichols Elementary School. We're asking the board on the consent agenda to approve the playground equipment for Nichols Elementary School, and that was discussed in our work session. And we're going with the bid from Playworks is the vendor that is it Playworks is the vendor? All right. So, and then the last item on the consent agenda is the pre-K additional classroom. We have been approved for an additional classroom at Westside Elementary School, and we have a contract that the board is going to approve on the consent agenda tonight to add a pre-K classroom at Westside. We're real excited about that. And that's our consent agenda, Mr. Chairman.
All right, at this time, I'd like a motion to accept the consent agenda.
Make a motion that we accept the consent agenda as approved, or as presented, I'm sorry.
That's fine. All right. Motion by Mr. Lott, second by Ms. Miller. Any discussion? All in favor?
Thank you. In our next item on the agenda, we have under resource capacity, we have a video that we want to share with the board and with the community, thanking our community members for our facilities that we have here in Coffee County that were funded from eSPLOST. As you all know, we have an eSPLOST vote on the ballot for November 6th, and early voting is going on right now, but we have a video in which we thank our community for our previous projects that were funded using eSPLOST. So we're going to share that video with the board and with our community.
The students of Coffee County would like to thank you for supporting our school system.
These are just a few of the projects that you have helped make possible through your contributions to SPLOST for Education.
Waking up knowing there's a reason. All my dreams come alive. Life is for living. With you, I made my decision. You lift me up, fill my eyes with wonder. Forever young in your love.
Thank you for supporting our education.
No moment is wasted. This is living.
Thank you for our school, Coffee County.
This is living now. You take me higher than I've been before. It's your perfect love that sees me soar.
Thank you for our track, Coffee County.
You are everything I want and more. You lead the way, got you right beside me. In your love, I'm complete. There's nothing like
Thank you for our gym, Coffee County.
life you created. Our dreams is living now. This is living now. You take me high. County. You are everything I want and more. Take me higher than before. God, you're
Thank you.
see the sun now bursting through the clouds, black and white, turns to color all around.
Thank you for our new technology. Thank you for our new lunchroom.
The clouds, black and white, turns to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. Oh, this is living now.
Thank you for our facilities, Coffee County.
This is living now. This is living now. This is living now. This is living now.
Thank you for keeping us connected, Coffee County.
This is living now. You take me higher than I've been before. Your perfect love sees me soar. God, your freedom is an open door. You are everything I want and more.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our community also for supporting our schools and our young people here in Coffee County, and remind everybody to vote. That the early voting is going on right now, and that the East Blast is on the ballot for the November 6th election.
Let me say, while we're talking about that, if you're reading through, if you go vote, there are some amendments on there. One of them mentions SPOS. That's a statewide question, has nothing to do with us. Make sure you pay attention to our SPOS and make sure you know what you're voting on. Just, yeah.
Yes, sir. Good point. Good point. So we just encourage everybody to go vote in Coffee County. If you're a registered voter, go vote. All right. Is there any other questions? All right. If there's no other questions or comments, then I would ask the board to approve the personnel recommendations as presented.
Motion on the personnel recommendations.
Motion to accept them as presented.
Mrs. Miller,
Second.
second, Mr. Jowers. Any discussion on personnel? All in favor?
All right, Mr. Chairman.
Well, we are adjourned.
Board member comments. Do any of the board members have any comments?
I would like to follow up on the East Blast. I attended the Georgia School Board Association's Rural School Task Force in Tifton a week or so back. And I can tell you, listening to other folks from South Georgia that were in attendance, superintendents, board members, directors, that we are truly blessed by Coffee County to basically going into our fifth SPLOST. We did not have that. We couldn't do the things that we've been able to do, purchase buses, keep our facilities updated, have new facilities for our communities in Broxton, Nichols, refurbing the ones in West Green and Ambrose. So when you're on that ballot, take a look at it. It's the last item on there. And we appreciate your continued support for all the great things that the community has afforded for the children in Coffee County.
Yes, sir. All right, well, go ahead. Ms. Jones? I'm good. All right. Mr. Lott?
Good.
All right, I would just remind everybody once again to go vote November 6th, and it's a continuation of East Blast. This is simply a continuation of the East Blast, and I think that's an important point for everyone to remember. And also on the ballot, as part of that E-Splosh will be to construct a facility for our ROTC program. And this will give our ROTC program a place to call home. So it's been a good meeting. Appreciate all of your support, board, for everybody here in Coffee County and all of our children. So thank you, and this concludes our meeting.